David stared at his laptop at 2 a.m., cursor blinking on a blank document, presentation due in 6 hours. This cycle, destroying David's life, has been destroying people for thousands of years. 18 months ago, David was the employee everyone admired, ahead of deadlines, full of energy. But after a rough promotion and breakup, escape felt better than discomfort. Netflix replaced networking, video games replaced vision. His apartment became chaos, dishes piled, laundry layered, documents buried. His boss, Jennifer, noticed. Excellence became mediocrity. She gave chances, but David responded with broken promises. Tonight, his job hung in the balance. Procrastination ran out of runway. His brother Marcus texted, "Remember what Dad said about the sluggard?" His late father, a pastor, taught Proverbs about the sluggard, someone who knows what to do but avoids it. "How long will you lie there, O sluggard?" Teenage David rolled his eyes. Now he'd become that warning. At 2:30 a.m. he confronted the question, how many times will you choose temporary ease over permanent progress before realizing procrastination is slow-motion self-destruction? For the first time in 18 months, David didn't reach for distraction. He opened his father's old sermon, The Tragedy of the Talented Sluggard. His father's voice. "The problem isn't intelligence, it's arrogance saying, 'I can do this any time,' mixed with fear whispering, 'What if your best isn't good enough?'" That was it. Arrogance made him believe he could pull it off last minute. Fear meant genuine effort might reveal his limitations. Procrastination protected his ego. "I didn't really try." His father continued, "The sluggard's way is blocked with thorns, but the upright's path is a highway. The lazy see impossible difficulty, the diligent see a clear path because they're walking it." David looked at his blank document. He'd called this impossible for 6 hours, thorns of his own creation. He remembered asking, "Dad, how do you do things you don't feel like doing?" Feelings follow action, not the other way around. The sluggard invents catastrophic reasons. The wise step out and discover the lion was imaginary. At 2:45 a.m., David chose to work just 10 minutes. He set a timer and began typing. By minute 3, the fog lifted. 10 minutes became 20. 20 became an hour. By 4 a.m., rough draft. 6 a.m., presentable. 7:30, something he wasn't ashamed of. Not his best, but honest effort. He'd stopped negotiating with his potential, stopped pretending later was real. David walked into Jennifer's office at 7:55 a.m. She was surprised. She'd scheduled HR at 9 about his position. The presentation wasn't perfect, but it was honest. Real challenges, real solutions. Jennifer asked, "Where has this David been?" He gave truth. "I've been hiding from fear that my best might not be enough. Laziness protected me from finding out who I am without excuses. Last night, I realized the Bible was diagnosing a disease that shows as procrastination but is really fear and arrogance keeping you small." Jennifer replied, "I can work with honest struggle, not dishonest avoidance. 3 months to prove this. The enemy isn't workload, it's the voice saying, 'You can start tomorrow.'" David implemented the Proverbs Protocol. 1. No negotiation before initiation. Work 10 minutes before feelings vote. 2. Feelings follow action. Motivation results from progress. 3. Name imaginary lions. Write what's preventing you, usually catastrophized fears. 4. Create forcing functions. Accountability, public commitments, remove easy escapes. 5. Remember the sluggard's end, poverty, missed opportunity, dead dreams. The transformation wasn't linear. Old patterns resurfaced, but they became exceptions, not lifestyle. By month 6, he mentored a new hire, talented but trapped like him. He realized procrastination is about identity. When he stopped seeing himself as someone who struggles with procrastination and became someone who chose to be diligent, his actions aligned. Here's what you do right now. First, identify one specific thing you've been putting off. Write it down. Second, commit to 10 minutes today. Prove starting is possible. Third, name your imaginary lion. What story are you telling yourself? Is it an actual barrier or protective lie? Fourth, drop it in the comments. Public declaration has power. Fifth, remember what's at stake. Your future is determined by small choices when no one's watching. You won't feel like doing the hard thing. You'll do it scared, tired, while emotions scream for Netflix. But the person you become, choosing action despite resistance, is worth infinitely more than temporary comfort. Tell me in the comments, what's your one thing? What are you committing to today? Hit subscribe if you're ready to be diligent, purposeful, fully alive. Most importantly, close this app, set your timer for 10 minutes and start. The lions are imaginary, the thorns dissolve. The only barrier is the story you tell yourself. So begin. Now, let's build something together.